Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Piper Report. So here's an article that makes me hopeful. I'm very hopeful, but I don't think it will happen, but I'm hoping it'll happen. GOP Representative Gaetz, coming soon, will be sending an I'm with her t-shirt to Hillary Clinton's cellmate. So here's a transcript between Representative Gaetz and Tucker Carlson, which happened on Tucker Carlson's show. I'm going to read it because it's very entertaining, very interesting. Carlson. So the Clinton people are saying, look, Hillary Clinton has been a private citizen for a long time. She has been out of politics in effect for a year. Why now? What's the significance of these, do you think, for the rest of the country? Gaetz. There may have been acts that occurred at the State Department as a consequence of bribes paid to the Clinton Foundation, which are creating an ongoing security concern for the U.S. Take, for example, the Hezbollah story you just mentioned. It's not just cocaine that's been trafficked. You have got Hezbollah working in common cause with narco-traffickers in South America to move opium, to move heroin, to move people into the United States. And the investigation that has been going on to degrade these networks, to degrade the collusion between Hezbollah and South American narco-traffickers, was smothered by the people at the DOJ. And there was a suspicion that the State Department, led by Hillary Clinton, had a role in limiting the American people's access to information about Hezbollah being funded and their operations in this country because they wanted the Iranian nuclear deal so bad they didn't want us focusing on the fact that Iran has funded over 100 mosques in South America to recruit people and then send them to the U.S. to do harm. Carlson. So that's one of the investigations into that. And it does seem, if true, first of all, it's hard to defend, but second, it has obvious national security implications for this country. Tell us about the investigation into, we know much about it, into the Clinton Foundation. Gaetz. Well, the accusation is that the Clinton Foundation was merely a money laundering operation where people paid in order to have access to the State Department. And there were notations on particular documents and bids where people would write FOB, friend of Bill, which means those were donors to the Clinton Foundation, and as a consequence, they were given special treatment. That's the type of thing that we have to know about now. Not to exercise some revenge on a defeated presidential candidate, but to ensure that we don't have people right now acting as vendors on behalf of the U.S., not as a consequence of their merit or what they can do, but because they are friends and potentially donors to the Clinton Foundation. Carlson. Yes, that whole operation was false from day one, obviously. Why is it taking so long to get these investigations underway? Gaetz. We've been calling for this for over 5 months. 20 members of the House Judiciary Committee sent a letter to Jeff Sessions saying that we've got to look into these things because of the ongoing security concerns. And finally, now, we have Hillary Clinton dealing with investigations cascading down on her like it's a bomb cyclone. I think the day is coming soon, Tucker, when we'll be sending an I'm with her t-shirt to Hillary Clinton's cellmate. Carlson. So you think she is criminally exposed potentially? Absolutely. If people were taking bribes and then, as a consequence of those bribes, engaging in actions that they would not otherwise be engaging in, that is a crime. You cannot do that in the U.S., and we've got to go now and remedy the consequences. Take, for example, the subject of your show tonight, the opioid problem. If you had people trafficking and would have been found out otherwise, we've got now to go back and remediate the harm that the Clintons caused this country. Carlson, thank you. Gaetz, thank you. So, this leaves me hopeful. I should say this. If this would indeed happen, if Hillary Clinton would get indicted within Trump's first tenure as president, Trump is a guaranteed victor in 2020, no matter what. He could screw up everything else, yet he would win the election because there are so many people on the right and in the center, and even on the left, that hate Hillary Clinton so much and are tired of her corruption and her lies and her crimes, that if Trump would be the one to finally get the Clinton cartel behind bars, he would get massive support and be reelected. His political philosophy and positions wouldn't really matter in 2020. I'm sure the Democrats would try to make it matter, but for the most part, he would be known as the president who was president when Hillary Clinton was finally arrested for her crime. Her criminal career would be would be an end from the very beginning, from the Whitewater investigation all the way to the email investigation. And for those who want a good history of Hillary Clinton's past crimes, I will post one of the very first videos I did where I actually used video editing, and I sound very, very monotone in it, but it's I think it's called 9 famous Hillary Clinton scandals, or 9 famous Clinton scandals, and I go over the top 9 scandals of the Clintons. And like I said, it's kind of monotone by me because I was just starting as a YouTuber, and so I kind of talk like this. Hillary Clinton in an effort to I don't know. It's funny, but I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out. But where was I? I lost my train of thought. Okay, it's hard for me to actually to see this happening. Hillary Clinton, she's just so powerful, and she has so many friends in the deep state that even if an investigation would get started into this, the likelihood of finding unbiased, nonpartisan members who investigate it, it's hard for me to imagine what happened. I mean, look at, for instance, Trump. Trump's president, and yet the Mueller investigation is composed of people that want nothing but Trump to be destroyed. I think if the investigation does continue, I believe Jeff Sessions actually has started it. If it does continue, I just don't know who's going to be investigating it. I don't know if they're going to be friends of Hillary, or they're going to be people that want to actually do their job to the best of their ability, regardless of politics. If an honest investigation is done into the Clintons, Hillary Clinton will be in jail. Bill Clinton will be in jail. That is 100% guaranteed because they have broken the law. They are a money laundering operation. They have received bribes. They have done all of these things. So if an honest investigation is enacted, Hillary Clinton will be in jail. The problem is, who is going to investigate Hillary Clinton? Are they going to be people that want to do their job? Are they going to be friends of the deep state? And the deep state loves Hillary Clinton. I mean, Obama should be in jail too, but I think that's too much to hope for. And so with that, here is something to look forward to in 2018. Here is something to hope for. I think the old aphorism goes, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. So that's what I'm doing. I'm preparing for the worst, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that her crimes will indeed catch up with her. And I'm done.